Okay. Hello again. This is part 2 of our November 21st revision session. It cut off because I just learned that, I'm using Screencastify Lite, and it records about 10 minutes at a time before it cuts off, and it wants me to upgrade to record more. But I'm cheap, so I'm going to stick with 10 minutes at a time. And I probably need to pay YouTube to upload longer videos anyway. So, anyway, I just add a note. Okay. Whew, excuse me. Okay. He'll admire Lake on several Dadsy platforms. I hate using prepositions like that. Like one after the other. And on the shores or bleachers where hundreds of spectators were already gathering. Drake felt rain patter on the snout of his helm. And his warm breath steamed up. I'm trying to try. Rain pattered on the snout of Drake. The snout of Drake's helm. I'm trying to keep the tense consistent. It's actually something I read about today in your technical book, James. And his warm breath steamed up through the breathing holes and into the damp air. When Moloch saw him, they often bowed their heads, whispering, that's already implied as respectful, so I'll delete that. Whispering pleasing things about him to each other. Whispering praises. Either giving him a hello or whispering praises to each other about him to each other. Here among his own people, the Drake Knights weren't afraid to show themselves like they would be in Znol. Nasty rumors there about the Dragostone warriors had spread and grown so much they were frequently looked down upon outside of Ramira. This whole paragraph is just kind of all over the place. Good thing I'm not going through this just once. The Drake Knight stopped. Okay, here's another epithet I can delete. Drake stopped. I can use his name or I can use a pronoun like he, since we're already kind of talking about the one character. He stopped. He stopped. Looking as a group of Moloch of 30 Moloch dancers dressed in silky regalia made their way in a quiet march to the lake to dance. Cheering fans followed close behind, and the class he had seen. What class? There was a class? See what I mean about jumping back and forth? There's no class. Man. So I drafted this thing back in 2007, I think. This is going through this manuscript is the first time I've done a real serious revision on this.
Which book are you revising at the moment?
Gift search.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like, I've gone through and read it and done editing. I haven't done revision. I haven't really deleted stuff and added stuff like I am now. Oh my goodness. I used to think this was okay. Wow. Okay. You know, I hope I've matured as a writer, and I hope my readers think I've matured as a writer. Anyway. Okay. Cheering fans follow close behind. This random class, I don't know who they are. We'll just delete them. Okay, yeah, we'll just delete the whole thing about the class, because I don't know where they came from. Drake tightened his hold on Dragonheart. It was time. The way he would know if Dragonheart knew the right one. Oh man, it was through Bloodholder. His gift. Okay, let's just totally rephrase this. Though Drake couldn't communicate directly with Dragonheart, his gift, Bloodholder, could, and through him, Drake would be able to determine a likely candidate. That probably sounds a lot better. They sensed things, he knew, through their powerful auras. Mysterious, divinely granted powers. They would know if a Draconite warrior was here or not. So, just a side note on these gifts. I wrote a duology called Founders, if you're not aware, which is all about where these gifts came from and the spirits that are in them. And these people got these gifts through their god Zerum, and in one case through their goddess Luna. And so that's what I mean by divinely granted powers. They are divine machines, and spoiler alert, mute this if you don't want to hear. The founders or gifts are created literally from their flesh turned to metal, and they act as an actual body for the founder spirits. So they are mortal in a way, but they're also immortal. Spoiler and alert. Okay. Lightning flashed to the heavens, followed by a resounding crack. I mean, that made one resounding crack. Like the splitting of a rock. Of a boulder. Of a rock. Okay. Part 2 is about to end soon. I will see you in part 3.